Okay, let's get there. We're talking about building a powerful and a credible personal brand. That means that you have to learn how to shop for your clothes. That means if you have to get a styling coach, an image consultant, you do what's necessary to show up for your brand. There is a difference. To like, share, comment, and you can also turn on your notification so that way you get notified the next time I go live. So look, come on in. I got a great topic for you today. Personal branding. A lot of people always ask me about how to build a personal brand, how to get your brand to be more credible, and all those amazing things. And over the years, I've really discovered some things about when new authors and coaches build their personal brand. Some of the mistakes that they make, some of the things that they could do different, that takes them a little bit longer in building their business. As a brand strategist, a coach, a trainer, I've built many brands, and I've seen some few things that are in common with some of the women that are coming to me when they're getting their brand built. Because I am so passionate about building brands, this is kind of one of the topics that is really so dear to my heart that I see a really lot of people really mistaken in building their brand. One, they get branding and marketing confused, where they are two separate things, two different entities, but they're together like a couple. When your brand meets your marketing, that makes it very, very, very effective. Your brand is simply how people identify you. It's all about who you are as a person. It's all about what do you stand for as a company, what you stand for as an individual, your morals, your beliefs, all those things makes up your personal brand. But the core aspect of personal brand is you, your personality. That is the biggest thing. Are you showing your personality? Are you likable? Are you relatable? Are you in a space where people can really get to know who you are as a personal brand? And when you're providing services, you are the product. You are the course. And people buy because of you. They buy because you said something that they resonate with. You did something that they agree with. Not saying that they're going to agree and resonate with everything you saying, but the core values are there. And when the core values are there, that creates a lifelong client. Now, let me specify, there is a thing called brand preference. People prefer a certain brand according to the quality of the product or service, because of the value of the product or service, and because of the quality and the value and what they see in it. That's where they determine if they're going to buy into you and how much they're going to buy. If you are a coach, author, speaker, and you're having a hard time selling your premium products, if you have a hard time selling products altogether, now you have to look at your brand positioning. Are you positioned in a way in your brand that, one, they see the quality, and then two, they see the value in what you're offering? Sometimes new coaches, when they come in, they price their products low because they feel like if I can get it low, it makes it easier to sell, which that's not the case, because get this, people buy because of the value that you put on it. And if you're making this mistake, you're not going to get the sales that you need because you have deemed it of low value. I want you to let it sit right there for a moment. You have deemed your product, your class, your book, your training, your speaking as low value. I felt ashamed after I said that. That's how I seen my value at the time. So therefore, the hard work that I put into it, the labor, the studying, the growing, the tears, the frustration, all those things I learned along the way to build this program for people can start their life coaching business. I only valued it at $499. These are not pre-recorded videos. These were 8 weeks live training. Yeah, I got people to buy into it, and I'm grateful because of that. But as a result, I didn't make the income, the revenue that I wanted to. And then some people have seen it, and their value system were higher than mine. They deemed it to be cheap. They deemed it to be cheap. And if you're dealing with a high value person, and you have your prices lower, they're not going to buy into you because they don't see the value. They see it as too cheap. Some people deem quality with price. Some people deem value at price. And if you are the lowest price, they're going to say, you know what, I may not can learn what I need to learn. And that's why it's so cheap. It may be put together. That person may not know what they're really doing. So therefore, I'm not going to buy into it because why? They think it's cheap because of the price. Some people like shopping from the discount store. Some people love the Goodwill store. Some people love sales. But there are other people that like to invest in the value of it. And if your prices are too low, and you're trying to market your brand to the wrong person, it's going to be hard for you to make a sale. I need you to really get this. If you are a new author, you're a new coach, you're a new speaker, or you're a service-based provider, you're a consultant, put it in the chat that you made this mistake. Because in 2023, I want you to begin to raise your prices to fit your value and fit the lifestyle that you want to live. Just because it comes to you easy does not mean that you have to struggle to learn it. Most of the things that you learn in your business will be because of your mistakes that you have made. Will be because of the tears you have cried. Will be because of the things that you have been through. So if you put in your prices cheaper, what you're saying is, I am not value. I am not valuable. So I want to lower my value to fit others people's budget. I'm going to lower what I stand for, and I'm going to compromise my brilliance so that I can fit other people's pocket just to make a sale. When you're speaking, you're coaching, you're writing, you're doing those things to make a difference, to make an impact, to provide transformation, not just to make a dollar, not just to make a sale so you can say you made a sale, just so you can say that you're successful, but you pricing it at a price to where it matches the quality in what you're providing. And if the quality does not match the price and who you say you are, it's going to be hard for you to sell. Now, I'm going to get into some of the key factors that people look at before they buy your products and your services. First of all, you got to look at it. Do my image represent my brand? My photos. I cannot tell you how many raggedy photos that I have been sent for people to build their websites, to create a flyer, to put on anything, The first thing when people see you, they're seeing your photos before they even meet you. So if your photos say cheap, that's what your brand is representing, that I'm cheap, I'm low quality, I don't have any substance. I need you to get this. So if you have old photos and you don't have a professional branded photo shoot, and you taking pictures from your selfie, what you're putting out there is, I am cheap. I am too cheap to invest in my business. I am too cheap to care about how I show up. I am too cheap to build something of value and of quality. I'm not saying go pay thousands of dollars for a photo shoot. What I am saying, when you get personal branding coaching, you will be able to be coached on your image. Just because you say you're a speaker or a coach or entrepreneur does not mean that your photos represent who you say you are. I need you to get this. Your photos represent you and what you offer. Because if you're putting a flyer out there and your flyer look cheap, your photos look cheap, you're going to attract cheap. You're going to attract low value, low vibrational people. You want to represent your brand to the fullest. When you put that photo out there, you're telling the world, this is how I am representing my brand. Get that. This is how I'm representing my brand. I'm just going to take any old picture, any old selfie, low quality, and I'm going to put a price tag on this class that I'm offering. And I don't even care what I look like. More than likely, that's how you come out the house. I want to step on your toes today because I want you to begin to see yourself differently and elevate in 23. When you put that photo out there, what you're saying is, I don't care about how I show up. I don't care. So if you don't care, why should your potential client care about buying your products and services? Because when people are attracted to what they see, we are attracted to beauty, to substance, to things that look appealing to the eye. So if your photos does not look appealing to the eye, does not tell a story, your photo tells a story, your flyer tells a story, your website tells a story of who you are. And if you look at your photos, I need you to ask yourself, what story does my photos tell? Is it telling what I wanted to tell? Is it displaying what I wanted to display? Think about that for a moment. If you've been saying, I know I need to get a photo shoot, I know I need more pictures, what are you waiting on to get them? You're going to keep making the excuses. And you're going to keep making the excuses of I need more photos, rather making sure that you invest in your photos so that you can represent your brand to the fullest. I'm at the point, if another client send me a low quality photo, I'm going to politely say, I can't do that for you until you get photos. As a branding coach, it's my responsibility to make sure whatever I'm creating for you, it is of quality and it represents who you are as a person, who you are as a brand, who you are as a company. And I can't do that effectively if you don't have the proper photos to do so. building a $1 million brand, a replicable brand first, it starts with your photos. I had a client. She wanted me to do her website. She had just got her photo shoot done. So I said, well, let me see your pictures. And she showed me her pictures, and I say, those are cute, but it says little girl. It says low quality. It says I'm not taking myself seriously. And people judge the book before they open it. I don't care what you say. People judge the book. People judge your photos. People judge you before you even open your mouth. When they go to your website and they see these photos that does not represent your brand, more than likely, they're not going to buy into you if they never met you. So once we went through our personal branding coaching, she retook her photos and I coached her along the way. And the way the brand came out, the photos were just simply stunning. There is a difference. Every photographer is not a branding photographer. Every photographer may not take the best shots that's going to represent your brand to the fullest. When you want to take branded photos to go on flyers, go on websites, you need a branding and marketing photographer. That's hands down. If you want the best look, the best quality, you want a branding and marketing photographer. There's a difference. There's a difference. Another client of mine, her business is releasing. Y'all met Daphne last week. Her photos are stunning. Coached her along the way. I was on set with her. Photos are simply beautiful. Now let's get into, before you take the photos, your outfits. Your outfits has to be on point. Because if your clothes look cheap, more than likely you're going to be perceived as cheap. If your hair not done, you're going to be perceived as a woman who do not care enough about her look to keep her hair done. Them edges need to be snatched up. Your wig needs to be of quality and on straight. Your makeup needs to be done by a makeup artist. This is where you should invest in the most. There's no way if you're taking a branded photo shoot and you don't have a professional makeup artist. And this season, it's not going to rock. Your makeup gonna have to be on point. I've seen some people, and I just want to just take a towel and just rub that makeup off their face. When you're building your brand, everything about you has to say quality. How can I trust you if you can't even comb your hair? I just said that right. How can I trust you when you can't even iron your clothes? How can somebody trust you if you're not keeping your appearance up? And coaching and speaking, we're buying into you. We're buying into your image. We're buying into what you stand for. How can I listen to you and take you seriously when you can't even put yourself together or put an outfit on that fits you? Okay, let's get there. We're talking about building a powerful and a credible personal brand. That means that you have to learn how to shop for your clothes. That means if you have to get a styling coach, an image consultant, you do what's necessary to show up for your brand. There is a difference from you just going to the store on the discount rack, buying clothes because you're on a budget. When you're taking your branding photo shoot, you make sure you dress to impress. The same way you will go to a job interview, the same way you will go to a gala, any other thing. You dress to impress in your brand because it says a lot about you. I'm not saying go buying all the expensive stuff, but buy things that have quality fabrics, making sure it fits your body correctly. When you also, let's get on the jewelry. Make sure you're picking quality jewelry. Because remember, what you're saying is, this is how I show up. And if it's how I show up, this is how I'm going to coach you to show up. When I take my photo shoots, I sit and I strategize for a while. I take my time and I go shopping. I'm also in a process of getting another photo shoot soon. So I'm taking my time gathering the image that I want to represent who I am today. The photos that I took 5 years ago does not represent who I am today. I'm a new woman. I think different. I move different. I speak different. And my photos should represent who I am. If you're always evolving, that means your photos have to evolve with you. I need you to get that. Your photos should evolve with you. I'm telling you, some of you are just a photo shoot away of building a powerful brand, a powerful image. Because you look at it, somebody have a nice outfit on, they're looking good. The first thing you say, you give them compliments. When people compliment you in your brand, what they saying is that I trust enough in you to coach me because you represented yourself well in these photos. I need y'all to get this. What people say when they compliment you, what they saying is you represented yourself well. And if you represent yourself well, then I can trust you to coach me. I can trust you to speak to me. I can trust you. Your brand image says a lot about how you see yourself. You can tell me anything. You can tell me you're the most confident person in the world. But your brand image will tell me how you really feel about yourself. Let's talk about it this afternoon. Building your brand. We're talking about building your brand. All the different things that you need to build a credible brand. If you really sit down with a branding coach before you take your photos, you will see a difference in your results. Because a coach like me going to tell you that's not going to work. It's cute, but it's not going to work. It's cute, but it don't fit where you're going. The outfit you have on is cute, but it does not represent you in your greatest. It don't represent you in the full anointing that you walk in. It's okay if you're going hanging out with your girls. But if you're showing up in your photos, if you're showing up in your brand, this outfit is not going to work. And you need somebody in your corner to let you know that's not going to work. That hairstyle is not going to work. It don't represent you. There is a difference. And if you're looking to make the money that you want to make, if you're looking to change your life, you're looking to change your circle, first you're going to have to start with your image. No, it's not all about the looks. What I'm saying is certain things, certain rooms you will not be able to enter because they cannot get past your photo. Especially if you're in corporate America. Corporate America is a whole nother different ball game. People who know you, they're going to pacify you. But when you get into the professional arena of speaking in certain places, they're not going to take you serious if you don't have a professional headshot. Trust me, they're not going to take you serious. They're not. And if you're looking to advance and elevate your business this year, can we just start with your image? Can we just start with getting clothes that you can fit? That you really can fit? Getting clothes that fit your body? Getting clothes that bring out your full femininity? I said that. I did. Can we start with that first? And understanding that what you have is so powerful There's a mandate for you to show up and look the part. Some people will look you over because you don't look the part. Some people will pass your name right on by, pass your photo right on by because it don't look the part. And all those things are done when you get the proper personal branding coaching that you need, so that you can market your brand to the fullest, so you can match your image with the words that you say. And that is a difference. That is a difference. So once you have your brand image together, now you're representing your brand and matching the colors. Every color represents something in marketing. You want to always pick the colors of where you are in your life right now. When I was growing up, in my early 20s and 30s, I did not like pink at all. I did not like pink at all. I was a black girl. Of course, I always have on black. I love black. I think black is sexy. I think black is simple, but yet it is powerful. When I first started my business, I was in red and blue. Then as I grew in my femininity, then I started being attracted to the pink. Right? It says something. It's a soft but yet powerful color. It's a gentle color. It's an inviting color. But it was representing where I was going. And some of you need to just do a color switch in your brand. It makes it feels different. It feels different. When I go set up vendor events, when I go out and speak, people are always drawn to my table. Because it's bright, it's colory, it's fun, it makes a statement, it's bold. And I go all the way out because I understand my presentation of my brand. And most people would just walk by. But it's always something about my display that attracts them. I even had women to tell me that they seen the anointing through my picture. And that's what drew them to me. Because the photos represented who I was and what I stand for at the time. So this year, I want you to really take your time to say, how do my brand need to show up? Your brand should be consistent. Your brand should always be the same everywhere you go. What that does, there's a level of expectation that people get from you because of that. And that makes a recipe for a powerful personal brand. And if you're looking to shift, you're looking to elevate your personal brand, let's just have a conversation so that you can take your brand to the next level in its season. So that you can really display what you stand for. Most people start their business and they never get personal branding coaching. They never get marketing coaching. The first thing they do, I got to get business cards, I got to get a flyer, I have to get a website, but they don't take into their account that I need the coaching first. As a speaker, your website is not done the same as a Walmart website. Two different thought processes. Walmart, you never meet the owner. But because you are the owner, the coach, and the trainer, they need to see you first. Sometimes when I'm training my clients in the AP Fire Speaking Academy, and they start sharing their story, and first thing I say, I don't see any personality. I can't see your personality. People want to see your personality when they go to your website. Any new client comes to me, the first thing I ask, let me see your website. Let me see your photos. Because if you want me to represent you right, then you have to have the right things in place so that we can create something amazing. If you're in a season, if you're looking to elevate your brand, to elevate your marketing strategy, let's just have a conversation so we can get you to the point to where you can represent yourself well, so that you can really make that step to going to the next level in 23, so that you can really start the new, really get into a place to where you say, you know what, this is how I want to represent myself. The Fire Girl Masterclasses are designed to help you elevate this year. It's to help you take the next step, help you think about how you're showing up, to make you reconsider how you've been showing up. It makes you reconsider how you see yourself in your branding and your marketing. I am always thinking about ways, how can I elevate my brand? How can I take what I have and take my brand to the next level? Because I understand if people buy into who they know, like, and trust, that means I have to represent myself in a way of excellence, in a way that not just only represent me, but I'm representing God. That's the difference. I need to represent me and represent God. Because at the end of the day, I need them to see God in me. You want to have the mind frame when people look at my photos, when they come to my website, even my Facebook page, I want them to see the God in me. And some of y'all social media does not say author. It does not say coach. It does not say speaker. It says I have nothing better to do with my social media than post foolishness. Every social media platform that you are on, your brand should be highlighted. People should automatically know what you do, what your topic is, and what you stand for just by coming to your page. If you want to know why you can't make sales, let's go to your social media. You can't even go on some job interviews without the employer going to your social media, because they identify who you are with your social media. It's just the way it is. When people meet you, the first thing they do, they look up your social media. They want to be friends. They want to follow you so they can get to know you a little bit better, know what you stand for, see what you're posting. How you are a speaker and a coach, you don't coach anything about your business. You don't have any free content. Everything on your page is mismatched. There even color coordination and things are done in order for people to take your brand seriously. So if you're looking to elevate your personal brand in 23, DM me. Go to the website at www.angelabrandenterprise.com and let's see what we can make happen for your personal brand. And if you were to become a certified life coach or a speaker, all the links are in the description. If this is your year where you're saying, AB, I want to walk in the fullest. I want to walk into my full potential. I want to walk and really see what I'm capable of in this season. Holla at you, girl. And let's see how we can make this magic and how we can get you out there and walking in your full purpose. As always, if you are enjoying the Fire Girl Masterclass Series, click the link, share, comment, let me know where you're listening from. Let me know what platform that you are listening from. Set your reminders, subscribe, all those amazing things that you do. Tag your friends, tag your sisters, because look, I am coming with these masterclass series on a weekly basis, sometimes daily, however the case may be. But I want you to stay tuned, because yet it's best to come. And this is our year of acceleration. So you guys be blessed, and be blessed. And I will see you in the fire.